Oh. Ah. Oh. Hey guys, welcome back. Let's just jump straight into it. This episode is sponsored by My Mother's Vodka. She just doesn't know it yet, but she will soon. All right, moving on. Last week, I asked you guys to send me some questions. I put it in the description of my video. I posted a link on my Instagram, which I will. There's nothing there. I don't know, I'll put it in at the end or something. Yeah, I asked you guys to put up, just post a couple questions just to sort of get to know me. I feel like last week I kind of dicked you guys around a little bit. I was just having a goof, just having a little bit of fun. So this week we're gonna jump into it. I had a couple people ask me some questions, and I feel like I kind of owe it to you guys for even paying attention to me and feeding into this silly, self-indulgent little thing that I'm doing right now. So let's jump into it. Our first question comes from Aaron He says, "What is your blood type, and do you have 2 kidneys?" I like it. All right, you're straight out of the gates. I mean, it's a two-parter. 1, it's a two-parter. 2, it's totally separate questions. Opposite sides of the field. Consider me a sports jockey. I'm catching both those balls. Let's start with the first question in order, the blood type. This is awesome because just a week ago I was scrolling through the internet and I came across a online quiz. It was what blood type are you? Find out. Click here and find out. So I did, and I took the quiz, and it turns out I'm a 45 East Side neighborhood blood, which is kind of cool. I mean, I've always considered myself more of a Coolidge Street kind of guy, but I mean, I'm just stoked to be a part of something. Moving on to the second part of his question, he says, "Do you have 2 kidneys?" That's funny because I do have a story revolving around that, and you can choose to believe it, you can choose not to believe it. I wouldn't believe it if I were you, just because of my history. Yeah, okay. So my mother married a man when I was just a wee lad. Here's that's me. It's a little picture of me. So she married this man when I was young, and years down the road, years and years later, I was about 16. He had kidney failure in his kidneys. No shit. And the doctors, they were like, "We gotta get you a kidney to put it in your body so you keep you to not die," or whatever. So of course my mom, being the married woman she was, said, "Doc, slice me open. Take it out and stick the kidney wherever it is that it needs to go to make this man not die," which is pretty admirable. And so upon further inspection, the doctor informed her that she indeed had 4 kidneys. Now, either I'm dicking you around again, which I'm telling you I'm not, but it's up to you. I understand if you don't believe me. Or she's dicking me around, and if she is, then you and I both, we got a bone to pick with my mom. So I'll include her personal information in this video, including her address, phone number, email address, and the place she works at. So make sure to just, blow her up. Literally. I'm just kidding. Don't kill my mom. So to answer your question, in a weird after a long convoluted story, Aaron, I don't know. I don't know how many kidneys I have. I may have 2. I may have 10. I may have none. I may be dead. You may be dead. We all may be dead. What is this? I'm not sure. Moving on. Kelly says, "Can you eat 300 fortune cookies in 10 minutes?" Nice try. I know exactly what you're doing. The answer is yes. Technically, anybody could eat 300 fortune cookies in 10 minutes. The thing about this is, I know what you're doing. I know you're trying to fool me right now. The ancient Chinese government used to do this to prisoners of war. What they would do is they would obviously capture them, which would make them a prisoner of war, and then they would put a pile of fortune cookies in front of them, and they say, "Eat these, eat them, and you'll have your chance of survival," or whatever. And so they would die. And so what it is the amount of cookies that it is fine. It's totally, you could do it, doesn't hurt you, but it's the amount of paper. Consuming even one shred of that paper will kill you. A lot of people don't know that, but like traditional Chinese cookies, which Chinese cookies are traditional Chinese, they'll kill you. They are laced with cyanide. A lot of people don't know that. So tell your loved ones, tell them, say, if anybody ever, if they give you a fortune cookie, they say, "I want you to eat this," consider that a threat on your life. Okay, moving on. Let's see. We've got a question from Carissa Bones. Wonderful name. Let's get a little skeleton dancing up there. Does it look all right? Thank you. Okay. She says, "Poor Colleen." All right, not off to a good start. This is questions. Not. Oh, my poor ex-wife. I've remarried since. Anybody would. It's not I'm not going to get into that. And she says, "How is your mom?" Okay, so she saved it with an actual question. It is about my mom, which I'd like the questions to be just about me. But whatever. My mom's part of my life too. So let's ask her. Whatever. Mom, Carissa wants to know how you're doing. I can't. Can you hear me?
No, come out here.
Mom!
What? Say it again.
Carissa wants to know how you're doing. Just come in here. I said just come in here. I can't hear you. Just open the door. I love you. Sorry. What? Why are you yelling? I'm trying to watch Dr. Phil and all I hear is you yelling in here. Okay. Are you drunk? Andrew, are you drunk? Have you been drinking my vodka? You're gonna need to replace that. Thanks, Mom. Hi, Carissa. Love you too. You're gonna need to replace that. So there's the answer to your question. She's doing all right. Next question is from the Ty Freeman. He says, "Quit it with the signs." Quit it with the signs. Not a question. He ended it with an exclamation mark. That's an exclamation. Try to keep it to questions, okay? I don't know what you expect me to do with this, okay? So this is on you for bringing the whole show to a screeching halt. This is your fault. All right, next question. We've got Daniel Marquez. He asks, "Nerd." All caps with an exclamation mark. I don't know what you people want from me. At this point, you're just shouting things at me. I can shout. You want to hear me shout? Ha! Do you feel fulfilled? You feel better about yourself? I don't. I don't feel better about. I don't feel better about yourself. I love you. I care about you. I want you to ask a real fucking question. Okay, moving on. Last but not least, Catfish Kennedy asks, "Who are you?" Who am I? I'm a fart.